Here's what I say about that. I bought them a day ago in a bakery. So it wasn't in a supermarket in a bakery. Look at this. Nice crusty loaf. That looks.
This way.
I'm right behind you.
It's not the one place falling off it. Right here is in the magnet. Here's what I say about that. I bought them a day ago in a bakery. So it wasn't in a supermarket in a bakery. Look at this. Nice crusty loaf. That it's not the one place here is in the magnet. Here's what I say about that. I bought them a day ago in a bakery. So it wasn't in a supermarket.
Why would you eat it by the
Look at this. Nice crusty loaf.
latest? Why would you eat it by the latest, like the weekend? Or the weekend?
It's not the one place falling off.
Yeah.
Here is in
Yeah.
the magnet.
I'll revise
Say
that.
about that. I bought them a day ago in a bakery. So it wasn't in a supermarket. Nice crusty loaf. That it's not the one place falling off. Here is in the magnet. Here's what I'm saying about that. I bought them a day ago in a bakery. So it wasn't in a supermarket. Look at this. Nice crusty loaf. That what it's not as many things.
I'll give you the more point. Obviously, you want this thing.
What piece of this minifigure changed Lego biology forever, but no one remembers. Lego has always been great at distinguishing between humans and animals and their expansive universe. For example, many kids have always been used to represent humans, but when Lego needs to make animals, they'll make a special mold for it, like actually Star Wars. Use this to create a system that aligns with the real world. Since animals don't stand for years, Lego creates other bodies such as Star Wars. But that's even the other one. Like, it comes down to this. Lego body.
David,
This one.
I got a
This
question.
is.
Come here.
Um,
Come here.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I gave
I don't think these tools are gonna make a good ship.
Up here.
Jedi survivor.
Will you look at that? A separatist ship. Haven't seen a Luke or Hulk in ages.
Yeah. Ages.
Breaking her will be big money. All right, let's go. Hands up!
Hey, you okay? Meet you at the clamps.
The party decided to come together. Right? The ones that hate America, that run the protests, that are anti-America, that are radical communists, that promote general violence in the streets and tell their people to attack icons, the ones that are anti-God, the anti-God, anti-America pedophile party came together to sing God Bless America. Because they only believe in God when it's a way that they can shit on other people.
We're just parts immediately. You are not approved trash.
And trash. Just not approved trash.
That'll be down, Scooby Doo.
Easy there. Just passing through.
Scooby Doo.
Hurry up. We're close to finishing ahead of schedule. I can just about taste the credits. It's gonna be a wild night tonight. Let's get this job done.
Reckless cow.
Good to see you.
Two. Get yourself killed.
That's the idea.
No.
No.
Sounds like scrap rats. Maybe. Just passing through, guys. No need to come out and say hi this time.
It was not
Shit.
direction. This was not orders to shoot him. Okay? Never told me on the cabin. Never.
Hey, Cal, I'll meet you at the clamps.
Sounds good. Be there soon.
But never.
You get here.
How'd you get here?
People breaking windows of the cabin. And I do not know. However, let's not forget that there were 274 FBI agents dressed as protesters in the crowd. Never. Oh my God. Yes, still has no idea this was a protester or a business. Never forget. That's pretty weird, isn't it? I mean, they literally used a quarter of the FBI burning down every single brainstorm that was this alleged insurrection. Right, they arrested the grandmothers that were in the trash. Broke them down.
Hurry, we gotta finish before they start cutting this wing. I'm working as fast as I can.
Yes, what's it say? He said, why don't y'all open the rest of it up? Alright, so this guy throws the window, tells the protesters to open the door. Weird, because I think that would probably be illegal. The journalist says, that would probably be illegal. And that's weird. Anyway, pretty interesting, pretty interesting. But there are more interesting things. Like, for example, this is Nancy Pelosi. This footage, they refused to put it on the news. Alright, well, let's hear what Nancy Pelosi has to say about
Cal, use the manual override lever below.
Actually, tell everyone here that the thinks will customize the car insurance.
Got it. Your turn.
Hold on. All right, clamp secured.
Fans running onto the
We did not have any accountability for what the stars were doing, for the ship.
wow.
This is ridiculous.
Don't forget, that's not the only thing you didn't forget. All right, never forget that there was a fighter bomber at January 6th. 4 years
You okay?
are unable
Still
to
here.
catch the fight bomb. This guy that
Give me a break there, pal.
fight bomb near the January 6th protest. This is an accident.
Done.
This
Hang
is
on.
in jail
I got
forever.
We're done.
Under
Get out of here.
not able to find this guy. Well, breaking news. We found this guy under Trump. Under Trump, the FBI did find this guy. And
Take a look at this. It's a Jedi fighter. What a score! It's a real scrapper's payday. I mean, this he's been here, what, 4 years?
5.
Before this, went down in a blaze of glory. Those Jedi. Real tragedy. Yeah, I've always said they couldn't all be traitors.
Yeah, maybe.
This is just our lucky day.
All of a sudden,
If I was gonna get a lot of good material out of it. Yeah, here we are, scrapping these ships from the war just so they can turn around and make new ones. Racket, huh? All of us risking our necks for the bosses. And the pay we better back during the Republic, too.
You really should watch what you say.
Listen to people. You find us feel like this? How can you take it off this soggy rock?
What makes you think I want out of here?
Come on, Cal, you're a young guy. You don't end up like me. Eventually, you gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
Whatever you say. Hey, we should get back down.
You're not listening to me. What is that?
Here we go.
Bruh, you okay?
Cal! I can't climb up!
Bruh, just hang on.
I'm slipping!
No, don't let go.
I can't hold on!
Bruh, no! You okay, bruh?
I'm all right. Just pin him down.
Pilot's gone. I'll get us out of here. Hang on.
Watch out, Cal!
Look out! This thing is barely flying. Hold on!
Except a lot of you might not be aware of this, even though she gave this really massive, huge interview about how she's actually such a victim. She thought she was going to get raped and murdered. She wasn't even there. The riders reached the building here. AOC is in a whole ass other building. She wasn't even there, dude. She was not in the Capitol at that moment. She was in a different building. So she's sitting there, all right, far quicker on bitch
Prof,
ass,
you
sitting
all right?
there
Yeah.
and talking about starting to get police info about why the fuck
I can't.
We gotta move. Come on.
that is insane. Insane.
What was
All
that
of
back
this
there?
is
Was
crazy.
that you?
And all of this is using this gigantic
That was the
thing.
Force, wasn't it?
Just forget what you saw, okay? Please
Yeah,
trust me.
I've seen the stories. I've heard it.
Prof,
Bounties out on people
I
like you.
know. I know.
Yeah, we're ready. We need to be careful. Yeah.
I did 900 days of solitary confinement in a horrible political prison for January 6th. After 1,467 days in prison with a pardon, without ever having a trial. So, all these green cards, every single one of them, is sitting there not
You holding up okay?
Good. Yeah, you?
Yeah.
process.
Kel,
Illegal entry.
I've been working with you some time now. I've never seen you do anything like that before. We've been through some hell together. So, I know the risk that you took for me. I just, I don't know how to repay you.
Don't mention it. I mean it.
Well, you don't have to worry about me. This place, it's not safe. Maybe you should, disappear.
Just gonna head back to my place, grab my bag. Tappers owes me a favor.
Heard he was up on, Noshidella.
Yeah. You won't be seeing me for a while, Prof.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, Kel.
Going on a gigantic franchise. This is not his own insane. We got another couple of the form and color of that. So he takes it, talks about how he keeps it out. There's always somebody, in my government, and then there's going to be somebody who's doing somebody, not exaggerating, that's exactly what we go already different. And it's really someone's going to think that maybe this message is needed. This is the deal. Someone who's doing this priority that we think that doing this means someone needs to go kill them. That's what it's about. But again, this is peaceful, tolerant, exception in 9/11. Never violent. Democrats released another video on January 6th. And if you thought the other January 6th video was bad, well, this January 6th video is.
There goes any chance of a good night's sleep. That's bloody terrifying. Hey, dude, morning attempt. There's any chance of a good night's sleep. That's bloody terrifying. Hey, dude, morning attempt. Photographic memory, you're done. Don't you mean photographic? Aw, why is he, she, they so cute? Are you afraid to misgender a fish? Yeah, I don't want to offend it. How am I supposed to know? I'm not there to ask. So I'm trying to be considerate.
They're right people. They have the right people. MAGA have engaged very unsuccessfully in open, plotted protest against the government, capital phone, all right? Repeat offender guy. BLM, alright? BLM repeat offender murderer, alright? That guy get out of jail 47 times. Despite 47 arrests, the whole country is releasing that infinite. However,
Prof, wait up.
wait 100 days without a trial was part of a January 6th protest. Pretty cool, right? Isn't that cool? I thought that's cool. Isn't that nice? But January
Where are you going?
6th. Fuck off. Oh, shit. Mormon losers. They tried to kill Trump and everyone celebrated. Alright? They trashed our cities waving foreign flags, attacking police officers, and everyone celebrated. They murder innocent people, and they release them from jail infinite times to keep murdering innocent people. And they celebrate the assassination of one of the best people in the country, not even Charlie Kirk was an actual legend, and it's so sad that his legacy devolved into representation. Good man, preached the word of God, and now he's dead.
Oh, thank you.
And they'll all walk up to him and never forget. So yeah,
Boy.
all-time highs. Don't forget, 5 Donald Trump was
Apprentice,
mark
mark well and listen. Trust only in the Force.
Like importing infinite retards and then requiring no voter ID so they can vote forever.
Train of stuff.
These guys find out
going on.
infinite era of Trump.
Everybody on this, identification ready.
Every 4 years. Every 4 years. Brian Trump will return. The re-election is
Move on and line up.
Probably just another contraband
Every
inspection.
4 years, Brian Trump will be back. Infinite Trump. You're going to see, you're going to see. The American Empire is just getting started. We're capturing President Day around the world. They say every day, it's like now you might be upset. Because it's our country.
Is this all of them?
Second, sister.
We seek a dangerous fugitive. This is no common anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order. Failure to turn over this traitor will result in a charge of sedition. Turn yourself in, or everyone present shall face summary execution.
I think it's time someone came forward. I've been working on this heap a long time. Way before the war. To refit and rebuild ships. Best in the galaxy. Then came the Empire. Engineers became scrappers. The workers
One of the biggest, one of the biggest hoaxes of
just
all
started
time.
getting warped.
That's just an insurrection against the government.
We all know the truth.
We're just totally
too afraid to say it.
Let's look at what the culture
To the Empire. We're all just expendable.
Yes, you are. Look at this. A lightsaber.
Like they all know that.
I found the Jedi!
They have to work.
Checking out the disturbance.
That hurts.
Hold it. Don't move.
How'd
you get here?
Don't forget that.
Easy now.
Don't forget the Democrats.
Gotta stow away.
You don't need to call this in.
Good man. Mexico riots, communist riots.
Repeat, did you say Jedi?
mass mandate.
Copy that. I got a trader here.
Don't forget, we covered. We're also literally behind the BLM riots. These guys were literally behind all that insane bullshit that was going on. The Black Lives Matter riots, like buildings on fire.
Enemy!
Political prisoners. It's over. The Tesla burning, the Tesla firebombing.
Jedi? Space
I
Force?
am
They won't get past that. The traitor! Blast him! Hold still! Contact confirmed. Shoot to kill. Good enough to win? You thought I'd be the last one standing. Left-handed hostile. Copy loud and clear. Okay, do
If you don't mind one second, I think so. I killed America. And everything.
Seal the cargo door.
Stop danger. 1,000 days become killed by defenders that never graduated from prison and by that they want infinite stealing our elections by importing the people and then having no voter ID in different areas. That's God, they can say, right? Donald Trump is president.
One way out. Gotta keep moving.
Not forget that's what he was elected for. And these people are
I
fighting
got your
back.
wrist instead. That's how I prepare. I don't want to die here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, January 6th, code for it. That's Storm. Don't forget Trump also goes to Scotland. Yeah. I think. No, I don't think that. For the record, I don't think obviously, I'm not a fan of ransacking offices and stuff like that. Get at
Oh man. 2020 election. You stick drifting. Stick drifting. Stick drifting. I'm not even doing it on purpose. It's just stick drifting.
So it always just putative majority leader because we won the election the night before. I'm sitting there feeling wow. And all of a sudden I feel an arm, hand, grab my collar. No! Get that feel. No! My blood-free police capital police officer. Oh, my police.
The future goes this way,
Yeah, I kinda got clipped over there.
Get in here. Keep calm. Just watch yourself. It's not possible.
Police police officers. Wow. Led by Mike Luzinski. I wasn't hurt. You know there were ICE officers that are shot by leftists? Did you know that? That's much worse than whatever happened to you, bro. You know leftists that were galvanized into thinking that democracy is falling apart by you retards are shooting on top of
Get to the front. Stop the train.
See, keep the pants.
You can tell the stick drift just triggering.
Now. Faster.
Here. I'm ready for you, Princess.
He shot the coupling out.
Oh boy. Oh man. How did I miss? Oh shit. Glitch. What the hell? What the hell? What? What the hell?
Gotta get down.
The game.
Whoa! This is bad. Only way is up.
Boom, chakalaka, boom, boom.
We're here to help!
Who are you?
No time! Keep moving! We'll pick you when we can!
Yoink. It was completely by accident too, so like I don't even know what happened there.
Don't get me wrong, I do. Also, right, not a person. First of all, is that statement not?
What now? Train stuff?
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
This can't be good.
Oopsie.
Just now! Hold on! No!
No. That sounds.
I didn't exactly feel as claustrophobic as I thought I would have, especially because this is a Pokemon Legends game and it's a nice little break.
Going somewhere.
Not only the fan of the story that was told here, especially with all the various side characters who have their own reason for wanting to use
I
their powers.
recognize that stance. Perhaps you've had some training after all?
One of my opinions talking about the main story.
Who's your master?
Kind of
Padawan?
DLC that would take us beyond
Someone
the
I
DLC.
killed,
The one side is very interesting.
What Jedi gave their life so that you might live?
Pokemon Mega Dimension. Turns out that most of what we're exploring beyond the DLC.
This is too easy. Very well. You won't dodge the next. I will destroy you. Faster than I thought.
Gold pretty quickly because the main story that mentioned DLC has us going into hyperspace Lumios to explore and survey to report back to the real world in a way kind of being like an echo of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Just rather than reporting back to Sally, we report back to Corbeau with various tasks that we have to complete inside hyperspace Lumios. So I understand what they were trying to do, but again, just the fact that you have to dive into so many of these, a lot of them feel very similar. Why? You're definitely going to jump I don't think we really count that as post game just yet. So I think that if you're the type of person who can really get into that and not necessarily rushing to finish the story, like somebody who's recording footage for YouTube or who's actually streaming it on YouTube, both of which I did, check out my Friday live streams. Yeah, you spend a lot of time there, so you better have a podcast ready or be prepared to just yap a whole bunch to.
That was ridiculous. I died because I got distracted.
Going somewhere. I recognize that stance. Perhaps you had some training after all? Who's your master? Padawan? Someone I killed, perhaps? What Jedi gave their life so that you might live? Very well. You won't dodge the next.
Yep, I did that.
still an unquote. You do as I told you not to.
Get on board!
Master military strategist.
Okay, shut that thing off and
He was
grab some seed.
responsible for not only winning.
Now, some video game secrets are intentional, but there are also the ones
Thanks for
that
the
come
help.
from things like
But who are you
glitches,
people?
fan theories, or
My name is
misinterpreted
Sir Junda,
statements. The allure
and
of
this
the
is my
unknown
captain, Priest
encourages
Ridus.
collaborative
How you
detective
doing?
work, since it
Yeah, the
pushes
Menace is my ship, but
gamers to
you
dive
better
mind
pay
of
attention to this lady.
and accept every
So,
line of dialogue.
who are you?
Actually, it's
Hell,
satisfying because
Justice.
it's right to a
Who was
rumor
that
that
back there?
that's not true. It vindicates
Imperial
the
Inquisitor.
decades of
She's a
speculation
Force
that
user
they're
hunting
really
Jedi
good at
survivors.
having.
And now that she knows who you are, she will not stop until she destroys you.
How do you know so much? And why'd you help me?
We track Imperial communications. We heard the Inquisitors were heading to Bracca.
I'm just from what
So we
culture
made our
and
move.
we
Oh,
add 10
yeah?
video game mysteries.
And what's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway?
Number 10.
That's gratitude for you.
Identity.
Look, I
Or
get it.
combat deception.
You've been surviving
Original
on your
Mortal
own for
Kombat
so
certainly
long
had
that
its
it's
fans.
impossible
It's
to
fair to
trust
say
anyone.
the sequel surpassed it in
And it's
every
what's
way
kept you
as far
alive.
as its roster,
But this is
gameplay,
about
and
something
I
bigger
mean, you can write the
than
list out. It's
just
pretty much
surviving.
everything. On top of that,
Like
Empire
what?
11 allowed players to face
Like
even
rebuilding
more
the Jedi Order.
if a certain criteria set was fulfilled. After winning 25
You
versus
too?
matches in a row, you could face a shadow
Anybody
ninja
else?
called
Oh,
Cyber.
we're not good enough for
Spikes
you?
in the black reskin of Sub-Zero.
The
Players
Jedi
were
Council?
fascinated by this elusive combatant. Even though Noob would appear in a
They're
bunch of
gone.
different follow-ups, nothing was known about him, magnifying the speculation. And it was when Mortal Kombat Deception was finally
I'm almost
released
got it.
that the cat was let out of the bag. After you complete the arcade mode with
Captain,
Noob in the game,
set a course for
earned
Bogano.
Sub-Zero from the first Mortal
Alright.
Kombat. When Scorpion was murdered, he erroneously
In the
believed
meantime,
Bi-Han was to blame
try and
and
relax.
executed him. Due to suffering an unjustified
Go, you're
death,
safe.
Bi-Han was reborn
For
as
now.
a vengeful wraith called Noob, while his brother, Bai Lang, took on the mantle of Sub-Zero. Though revealing Noob Saibot's identity could have ruined his mystique, the backstory turned him into one of the most fascinating MK
You gotta
characters,
move on and
as
live
well
your
as one
life.
of the most tragic. That is
Find your
until
destiny.
MK1 ruined it with its recent retcon, but
Calico!
don't even bother. The golden coin
You were talking
is a
in your
war.
sleep.
The most common reason why video game
Weirdo.
secrets remain hidden for so long is because the method needed to discover them is unnecessarily over elaborate. That said, Gears of War's most enduring mystery is actually pretty darn easy to pull off. While traversing through the House of Senate in Act 2, Chapter 2, you might see 3 golden coins embedded in the trees. For 5 years, nobody could work out the purpose behind the coins. Nothing seemed to happen when you shot them, so it was believed that the coins served as mere decoration. Little did people realize, if you actually needed to shoot the coins in a specific order. You have to start with the one beside the gnarled tree, then the one by the split path, and finally the one by the locust catapult. After blasting that third coin, you'll be directed towards a hidden shooting range where you need to shoot locusts bursting out of the ground. It's like a hybrid of Duck Hunt and Whack-a-Mole. This minigame is definitely worth a go, because it's hilarious, addictive, and it nets you a few free weapons, which should help with the rest of the mission. The Crystal Hunt Room, The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Gaming bugs can be funny, but they can also be terrifying, since it's possible that they can result in a soft lock, a crash, or save data being lost. To avoid this, some developers decide to create a fail-safe room where they can transport gamers in case of this coming about. Arguably, the most famous fail-safe room in gaming is the Crystal Hunt Room in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. The hidden place is so named since it was created as a part of a Nintendo Power Contest, where the winner had his name immortalized in the game. When Link enters the room, he'll find dozens of rupees and a tile that reads, "My name is Chris Willenheim. This is my top secret room. Keep it between us, okay?" Although Nintendo Power ran the competition, few people can access this room, causing players to question its existence for years. But with the rise of emulators and ROM hacking communities, players were able to reliably trigger the glitch that sends Link to the hidden area. Over time, the Chris Willenheim room became celebrated as a pivotal piece of Nintendo lore, not just because it was a quirky bug, but also it was kind of a legendary Easter egg. The Black Monolith has been solved, but we don't know how. Bez, Phil Mitchell's award-winning indie game involves rotating a 2D world along a 3D axis, allowing players to discover hidden paths and solve spatial challenges. Some of the puzzles require a lot of brain power, so anyone who completed Bez should be proud of themselves. And yet, it was the Black Monolith room that stumped everybody. Even the lead designer, Trey Rayner, came out saying that this one is, in his words, practically impossible to solve. The most common theory to open the monolith involves a configuration associated with Bez's release date, that being the 13th of April 2012. Players tried all sorts of combinations related to these digits, but nothing worked, giving the fan base very little hope. But after years of deliberation, Peter Silk became the first person to open the monolith, which rewarded him with a unique item. The artifact doesn't do much, but it was nice to know somebody finally cracked the case. However, it should be said, Silk didn't actually solve this himself. Instead, he created a program that would basically filter in every single possible solution until finally one of them cracked the monolith. Although players should be happy Bez's most mind-bending mystery has an answer, we're still not exactly sure what that is. Is a baby on the way? Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City. Batman Arkham Asylum's fanatics should be familiar with the hidden room inside the Warden's office. This contains blueprints for Arkham City, hinting at the sequel. The secret, however, was so very well hidden, nobody discovered it, compelling the creators to announce it 2 years after the game's release. But that wasn't the only very secret that the game harbored. In Joker's steel mill, Batman can find a positive pregnancy test, suggesting Harley Quinn has a bun in the oven. This was a massive bombshell, especially if Joker turned out to be the daddy. However, Batman Arkham City made no reference to the subplot whatsoever, so what is it that happened? Did Harley lose the baby? Was it a random Easter egg? Did the super villainess have the child in secret? Does Joker have another random mistress? Who knows? Eager to get to the bottom of it, players started to speculate endlessly, despite not getting any closer to an actual answer. But there is one. In Arkham City's DLC, Harley Quinn's Revenge, a crib can be found in Harley's hideout. By investigating the crib, you'll find a Joker doll surrounded by negative pregnancy tests. A box nearby warns the tests can produce false positives, indicating Harley was never pregnant and the earlier test was a false reading. It might be anticlimactic as an answer, but at least this lingering mystery did have a solution and can be put to bed. Who or what is the strange man? Red Dead Redemption. Being among one of the most celebrated games of all time, it goes without saying that Red Dead Redemption has been absolutely dissected to death since its launch. And yet, even the biggest purists of Rocksmith's beloved Western are no closer to uncovering the truth behind the strange man. Appearing in remote locations and John Marston's cabin, the top hat-wearing gentleman exudes an unsettling calm and cryptic knowledge about the protagonist's past and future. Unlike normal characters, the strange man supposedly exists outside the rules of the game world, sometimes appearing and disappearing in the blink of an eye. Any details the mustachioed entity gives about himself only amplify the mystery. He declares he's an accountant in a way, and then also says things like this is a fine spot while remarking on the area where later in the game John will be buried after the law guns him down. One character and many players believe the strange man is the Grim Reaper, who's keeping tabs on John before he shuffles off his mortal coil. But until Rocksteady confirms the theory, it's likely we'll never know for certain. Was Michael Jackson involved in Sonic the Hedgehog? The original Sonic the Hedgehog single-handedly defined the Mega Drive and became an icon almost overnight. When Sonic the Hedgehog 2 became a smash success, it was obvious that Blue Speedster was becoming a gaming juggernaut. So that's when it seemed like the hype must have peaked. Sega announced that Michael Jackson.
Then, if you liked this video, please like and subscribe to like my screen. Until next time on Jedi Fallen Order.